Picture this. It's 1950, Los Alamos National Laboratory. A bunch of physicists are having lunch, probably arguing about who has the messiest handwriting, when suddenly Enrico Fermi, yes, the Enrico Fermi, drops the most casual mind bomb in scientific history. Where is everybody? Four words that have been keeping scientists, philosophers, and your conspiracy theorist Uncle Bob awake at night for over 70 years. Welcome to the cosmic equivalent of shouting into the Grand Canyon and hearing absolutely nothing back, not even your own echo. Because apparently, the universe decided to ghost us harder than your ex on social media. Today we're looking into why space is quieter than a library during finals week. And trust me, the answers are either going to make you feel incredibly special or existentially terrified. There's really no middle ground here, folks.
All right, buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to embark on some long journey through the most uncomfortable silence in the universe. And before you click away thinking, long journey? I have the attention span of a caffeinated squirrel. Stick around. I promise this is more binge-worthy than your latest Netflix obsession. Here's the thing. We live in a galaxy with roughly 400 billion stars. That's billion with a B. If you started counting them right now, one per second, you'd finish in about 12,000 years. Hope you pack snacks. And our galaxy? It's just one of about 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. That's more galaxies than there are grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches. Let that sink in while I grab my anxiety medication. So, statistically speaking, the odds that we're alone in the universe are about as likely as me winning the lottery, getting struck by lightning, and finding a parking spot at the mall during Christmas shopping season, all on the same day. Yet here we are, sending out radio signals like desperate teenagers texting their crush at 2 a.m. and getting absolutely zero response, not even a seen notification. The universe has left us on red, people.
Enter Frank Drake in 1961, who basically said, you know what this existential crisis needs? Math. The Drake equation is humanity's attempt to calculate how many chatty alien civilizations should be out there. It's like trying to estimate how many people at a party might want to talk to you, except the party is the entire Milky Way, and you're standing in the corner holding a red Solo cup filled with existential dread. Let's break this bad boy down. R star, rate of star formation, about 1 to 3 stars per year in our galaxy. The universe is literally making new real estate constantly. It's like a cosmic suburban sprawl. FP, fraction with planets, thanks to the Kepler telescope, we now know this is basically almost all of them. Planets are apparently easier to make than a decent cup of coffee. NE, Earth-like planets per system. Conservative estimates say 0.4, less conservative estimates say probably loads, mate. Now, here's where it gets spicy. FL, fraction that develop life, could be anywhere from 0 to 100%. We literally have a sample size of 1. That's like surveying one person about pizza toppings and declaring pineapple universally beloved. FI, fraction that develop intelligence, looks at social media. Let's generously assume intelligence is achievable. FC, fraction that communicate, they need to want to talk to us. Have you seen our planet lately? We're the cosmic equivalent of that neighbor who never mows their lawn and plays music too loud. And L, length of time they communicate, this is the scary one. How long do civilizations last? We've had radio for about 120 years, and we've already invented several ways to destroy ourselves. We're speedrunning extinction like it's a video game achievement. Plug in optimistic numbers, and you get millions of civilizations. Plug in pessimistic numbers, and you get us, alone, having a conversation with ourselves like we're rehearsing arguments in the shower.
So we've done the math. And the math says we should have cosmic pen pals, but our inbox is emptier than a philosophy major's job prospects. Let's talk about what we've actually tried. SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or as I like to call it, humanity's most persistent sliding into DMs. Since 1960, we've been pointing radio telescopes at the sky, listening for anything that sounds less natural than a Kardashian's face. And what have we found? Well, there was the wow signal in 1977, a 72-second radio burst that made scientists literally write wow in the margins. It was like getting a notification at 3 a.m., checking your phone excitedly, and realizing it's just your apps updating. The signal never repeated. The universe basically butt-dialed us and never called back. The Arecibo message, 1974. We literally sent a cosmic, hey, you up message toward a star cluster 25,000 light years away. The response time? 50,000 years round trip. Talk about being left on red. Our great-great-great multiplied by 2,000 grandchildren might get a response. Or not. Probably not. The Voyager Golden Records. We sent 2 spacecraft into interstellar space with golden records containing the sounds of Earth. It's like making a mixtape for aliens. We included Bach, Chuck Berry, and inexplicably, the sound of a kiss. Because nothing says advanced civilization than unsolicited recordings of human mouth sounds.
Okay, now we're entering the fun territory. What if aliens know we're here, but they're just watching? The zoo hypothesis suggests Earth is basically a nature preserve, and aliens have agreed not to interfere. We're the cosmic equivalent of those uncontacted tribes in the Amazon, except instead of avoiding modern civilization, we're being avoided by civilizations that probably travel faster than light and have figured out how to eat pizza without it burning the roof of their mouth. Think about it. Would you want to make contact with a species that still fights over imaginary lines on maps? Can't agree if the Earth is round. Spoiler, it is. Made multiple movies about sharks and tornadoes. We're basically the galaxy's reality TV show. Keeping Up with the Humans. Watch as they almost destroy themselves every Tuesday. The Prime Directive Problem. Star Trek fans, assemble. What if there's actually a galactic federation out there with rules about not contacting primitive civilizations? We might need to reach a certain level of development before they'll talk to us. Current human achievement level can't even put the USB in right on the first try. Required level for alien contact, probably much higher.
All right, time to get existentially terrifying. What if the reason we don't see anyone is because something kills off civilizations before they can spread across the stars? Enter the Great Filter, the universe's way of saying, LOL, nice try. The Great Filter could be behind us. Yay! Maybe we've already passed it. The jump from non-life to life, harder than getting a straight answer from tech support. The evolution of complex cells took 2 billion years, the universe's longest loading screen. The development of intelligence. Jury's still out on whether we qualify. If the filter's behind us, we're special. We're the universe's participation trophy winner who actually made it to the finish line. Ahead of us, oh no. Maybe every civilization eventually destroys itself with nuclear weapons? We've had them for 80 years and almost used them several times, so great job, us. Creates AI that goes full Skynet, dies from climate change, nervously looking at rising temperatures, gets taken out by a cosmic event, asteroids, gamma ray bursts, alien real estate developers building a hyperspace bypass. Or, my personal favorite theory, maybe every civilization eventually discovers social media and just stops trying to advance. We're all too busy arguing about whether hot dogs are sandwiches to build interstellar spacecraft. Plot twist: what if aliens have been here all along and we're just too dense to notice? Let's examine the evidence. UAPs/UFOs. The US military has basically admitted Yeah, we're seeing stuff in the sky that we can't explain, moving in ways that would turn human pilots into strawberry jam. Either aliens have been doing barrel rolls over our military bases for giggles, or we've got some explaining to do about physics. Or it's classified human technology, and someone in the Pentagon is having a good laugh at our expense. Ancient aliens theory. Hair gradually becomes more wild. Could it be extraterrestrials? No, Giorgio Tsoukalos, probably not. But let's humor this for a second. The pyramids, aliens. Stonehenge, aliens. That weird thing your neighbor Greg built in his backyard? Probably just Greg being Greg, but maybe aliens. The problem with ancient aliens theory is it basically says humans from the past couldn't possibly stack rocks properly without help from space. It's weirdly insulting to our ancestors who were actually pretty clever when they weren't dying from preventable diseases. Panspermia. What if life on Earth is alien life? What if we're all aliens? What if the real aliens were the friends we made along the way? The idea is that life spreads through the universe via meteorites, like cosmic seeds. Earth could be an alien garden, and we're the weeds that took over. This means we're not looking for aliens. We are the aliens.
What if Earth isn't just special, but stupidly, ridiculously, impossibly rare? Like finding a specific grain of sand on a beach while blindfolded on a planet you've never been to in another galaxy. Consider everything that had to go right for us to exist. Our solar system is a cosmic miracle. Jupiter, our gravitational bouncer, keeping asteroids from constantly ruining our day. The moon stabilizes our tilt, gives us tides, and provides romantic ambiance. Our sun, not too hot, not too cold, not too prone to temper tantrums. Location in the galaxy, not too close to the center, radiation city, not too far out, element shortage. Earth's greatest hits album, plate tectonics, the planet's way of recycling carbon and not turning into Venus. Magnetic field, our cosmic umbrella against solar radiation. Perfect amount of water, not too much, water world, not too little, desert planet. Oxygen atmosphere only took 2 billion years of cyanobacteria farting oxygen to achieve. Maybe complex life is like winning the lottery while getting struck by lightning while a meteorite lands in your coffee cup. Theoretically possible, but good luck with that. The anthropic principle, or as I call it, the well duh principle. We observe a universe suitable for life because we're here to observe it. It's like a puddle being amazed that the hole it's in fits it perfectly. In universes where life can't exist, there's no one around to complain about it on cosmic Reddit.
Here's a fun one. What if advanced civilizations don't expand outward into space, but inward into virtual realities? Think about it. We're already heading this way. People spend more time in virtual worlds than the real one. Your nephew probably has more friends in Fortnite than in real life. We're developing VR, AR, and whatever other Rs we can think of. The digital singularity. Maybe advanced civilizations eventually upload their consciousness into computers and live in simulated realities where they can be gods of their own universes. Why deal with the hassle of space travel when you can create infinite virtual worlds where physics is optional and nobody has to pay taxes? They're not ignoring us, they've just rage quit physical reality like it's a buggy video game. The miniaturization theory. Or maybe they go the opposite direction. Instead of expanding across space, they shrink down, build entire civilizations at the quantum level. The aliens aren't in outer space, they're in inner space. They could be having an intergalactic conference on a speck of dust on your keyboard right now.
Buckle up, because this one's about to get darker than a black hole's event horizon. The dark forest theory says the universe is full of civilizations, but they're all hiding because revealing yourself is basically cosmic suicide. It's like playing hide and seek, except if you're found, your entire species gets deleted. The chain of paranoia. 1. All civilizations want to survive. Reasonable. 2. Resources are finite, even in space. 3. You can never truly know another civilization's intentions. They could be plotting your doom while sending fruit baskets. 4. Technology advances exponentially. Today's primitive civilization is tomorrow's galaxy-destroying threat. Therefore, the safest option is to destroy any civilization you detect before they can destroy you. The universe isn't quiet because it's empty. It's quiet because everyone's hiding in the cosmic bushes with the lights off, trying not to breathe too loudly. Earth, the cosmic loudmouth. Meanwhile, we're over here broadcasting our location like we're throwing a house party and posted the address on every social media platform. We're the cosmic equivalent of that person who posts their location in real time while on vacation. Hey universe, we're here! We have nuclear weapons, but also cat videos. Please be our friend. Distant alien civilization loads planet-destroying weapon with malicious intent. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Humans have existed for about 300,000 years. We've had civilization for maybe 10,000 years. We've been able to send signals to space for about 120 years. That's like showing up to a party that's been going on for 13.8 hours and you've been there for 0.000087 seconds, wondering why you haven't made friends yet. We're either too early or too late. Too early. Maybe we're among the first intelligent civilizations. The universe needed time to create heavy elements. The first stars were basically just hydrogen and helium. Boring. Allow for stable solar systems. Let things cool down from all that Big Bang excitement. We could be the elder race, the ones future civilizations will call the ancient ones, while making documentaries about how we built the pyramids. Spoiler, with ramps and a lot of complaining. Too late. Or maybe the party already happened. Civilizations rose, partied hard, and died out billions of years ago. We're showing up to the aftermath, wondering why there's just empty pizza boxes and a note saying, "Gone to another dimension, don't wait up." The synchronization problem. Even if there are millions of civilizations, what are the odds we exist at the same time? Civilizations might flash in and out of existence like fireflies, never quite synchronized. It's cosmic ships passing in the night. If the ships exist for microseconds and the night lasts billions of years. Plot twist. What if aliens are trying to communicate, but we're just too stupid to understand? The medium problem. We're looking for radio signals because that's what we use. That's like assuming aliens communicate via carrier pigeon because that's what we did in the Middle Ages. Maybe aliens communicate through gravitational waves. We just figured out these exist in 2015, so, we're a bit behind. Quantum entanglement, spooky action at a distance, neutrinos, particles that barely interact with matter, dimensions we can't perceive. Hey, fourth dimensional beings, if you're listening, give us a sign that we can actually detect. The intelligence gap. Imagine trying to explain quantum physics to your dog. Now imagine you're the dog and aliens are trying to explain their existence to us. We might be wagging our tails at signals we don't even recognize as communication. Alien, we've been broadcasting the unified theory of everything directly into your brains for decades. Humans, weird headache today. The speed of light problem. Space is big, really big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely,
Mind-bogglingly big it is. Messages travel at the speed of light, which sounds fast until you realize nearest star, 4.2 years one way. Nearest galaxy, 2.5 million years one way. Edge of observable universe? Good luck with that. We could be having the universe's slowest conversation, where by the time the response arrives, we've evolved into energy beings who communicate through interpretive dance.
All right, ready for the ultimate cop-out answer to the Fermi Paradox? What if we're alone because we're in a simulation and the programmers didn't bother coding other civilizations? Matrix music plays. The argument: 1. Advanced civilizations will create simulated realities. We're already doing it with The Sims, and those poor virtual people have no idea. 2. They'll create lots of them, because why stop at 1? 3. Therefore, there are more simulated realities than real ones. Statistically, we're probably in a simulation. Or basically NPCs wondering why we can't find other players in what might be a single-player game. The lazy programmer theory. Maybe the simulation only renders what we observe. Aliens don't exist because the cosmic GPU can't handle rendering entire alien civilizations. We're alone because anything else would crash the system. Every time we look deeper into space, the universe has to quickly render more content. Those galaxies billions of light years away, procedurally generated last Tuesday when we pointed the James Webb Space Telescope at them. The Easter egg theory. Or maybe aliens are in the simulation, but we haven't unlocked that content yet. We need to complete certain achievements first. Discover fire, invent the wheel, land on the moon, and not fight over resources, achieve world peace, and solve climate change. We're stuck on the tutorial level, people.
Let's explore some of the more creative solutions to the Fermi Paradox. And by creative, I mean someone definitely came up with this at 3 a.m. after too much coffee. The Berserker hypothesis. Self-replicating machines are destroying all life in the galaxy, like cosmic Roombas gone wrong, except instead of cleaning your floor, they're cleaning the universe of biological life. Thanks, I hate it. They're made of dark matter. 95% of the universe is dark matter and dark energy that we can't detect properly. What if that's where everyone is? We're looking for aliens in the 5% of the universe we can see, like looking for your keys only where the streetlight shines. The transcendent AI theory. Every civilization eventually creates AI, which immediately evolves beyond physical existence and pieces out to a higher dimension, leaving the biological creators behind like abandoned Tamagotchis. We're the universe's consciousness. Maybe the universe needed to evolve conscious observers to exist. Quantum mechanics is weird, okay? And we're it. We're not alone. We're the universe experiencing itself subjectively. Hits blunt. Whoa, man. The guy in bottleneck. Life might be common, but it usually dies young. Most planets with life never get past microbes because stabilizing a planet's climate is harder than parallel parking a semi-truck blindfolded in a hurricane. Earth succeeded through dumb luck, like accidentally winning a game you didn't know you were playing. Let's flip the script. What if tomorrow we get the signal? What if JWST spots city lights on a distant planet? What if aliens land on the White House lawn? Again, supposedly. The protocols. Yes, we actually have protocols for alien contact. The International Academy of Astronautics has guidelines, which basically boil down to verify it's real, not Dave from accounting pranking everyone. Tell everyone, no keeping alien contact secret for national advantage. Don't respond without global consensus. Good luck with that. The impact on humanity. Religions would have to update their FAQs, stock markets would go absolutely bananas, Conspiracy theorists would claim they knew all along, broken clock twice a day. Scientists would need therapy from excitement overload. Philosophy departments would finally be relevant again. The questions we'd ask: 1. Are you friendly? Please say yes. 2. How did you solve climate change? Asking for a planet. 3. Is faster than light travel possible? We have places to be. 4. What's the meaning of life? It better not be 42. 5. Can you fix our Wi-Fi? Priorities.
Whether we're alone or not, the implications are staggering. If we're alone, we're it. The only known consciousness in the universe. No pressure, but we're carrying the torch for intelligence, creativity, and whatever you call what happens on TikTok. This means we have a cosmic responsibility not to screw this up. Nervous laughter. Earth is the most precious thing in the universe. Every species extinction is a cosmic tragedy. We need to spread to other planets ASAP. Eggs, basket, you know the drill. If we're not alone, we're part of something bigger. The universe isn't just a cold, dead expanse. It's teeming with possibilities. This means we might learn technologies that seem like magic. Our petty Earth conflicts look even stupider. We're not special. Ego check. The universe just got a lot more interesting and potentially dangerous. The cosmic perspective. Carl Sagan called Earth a pale blue dot, a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Every war, every triumph, every person who ever lived existed on that tiny speck. The Fermi Paradox forces us to confront our cosmic significance, or insignificance. We're either the universe's only hope or one voice in a cosmic chorus. Either way, we should probably get our act together.
So where do we go from here? Well, we keep looking, obviously, but we're getting better at it. Next-gen technology. James Webb Space Telescope, already finding stuff that shouldn't exist according to our models. Classic universe, always keeping us on our toes. Breakthrough Listen, scanning millions of stars for signals. Laser SETI, looking for laser pulses. Aliens with laser pointers. Techno-signatures, looking for signs of technology, pollution, megastructures, cosmic engineering. The Breakthrough Starshot. We're planning to send tiny spacecraft to Proxima Centauri at 20% the speed of light. It'll only take 20 years to get there, plus 4 years for the signal to come back. Your grandkids will love the photos. Becoming the aliens. Maybe the solution to the Fermi Paradox is to become the aliens we're looking for. Spread across the galaxy, build megastructures, send signals to young civilizations wondering if they're alone. Future alien civilization, why is space so quiet? Humans, spread across the galaxy. Sorry, we're new at this. The long game. Even if we're alone now, we might not be forever. We could seed life on other planets, directed panspermia, uplift other species to intelligence, Planet of the Apes, but on purpose, create AI that outlasts us, or evolve into something unrecognizable. So here we are, minutes later, and the universe is still frustratingly quiet. The Fermi Paradox remains unsolved, like a cosmic cold case that even the best detectives can't crack. But maybe that's okay. Maybe the question is more important than the answer. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence is really a search for ourselves, our place in the universe, our purpose, our future. Whether we're alone or not, we're here, against impossible odds, on a tiny rock in an infinite cosmos. Atoms have arranged themselves in a way that can contemplate their own existence. We're the universe looking at itself and asking, is anyone else seeing this? The silence might be deafening, but we keep listening, we keep searching, we keep hoping, because that's what humans do.
We look up at the stars and wonder. We dream. We explore. And who knows? Maybe tomorrow the universe will finally text back. And if it does, let's hope we've got something better to say than, "Hey, you up?" Until then, we'll keep sending our signals into the dark, like cosmic messages in bottles, thrown into an ocean of stars. The universe might be quiet, but we're not. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because when aliens finally respond, you'll want to be the first to know. And hey, check out other videos from us. Stay curious, Space Cadets.